The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is coming your way on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from Evans Middle School, the home of the Bulldogs. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is the onsite video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. This will be our final home broadcast of the 2022-2023 season as your Ottumwa boys basketball team takes on the Riverhawks of Mason City High School. Both these teams struggling this year. Ottumwa comes in at 4-15. Mason City is 6-12. As we look at Ottumwa, now given the way the season has gone, the Bulldogs could have packed it in or imploded when they fell behind by 10 at the end of the third quarter last Friday at Des Moines East. Instead, the Bulldogs picked themselves up, rallied within 2 points late, but twice turned it over in the final minute when a three-pointer would have tied the game. Alan Cook had 18 points, Shakir Pope had 16, and Trey Brown had 12. But 18 turnovers and 7 missed free throws caused OHS to come up just short once again. Tonight's matchup is an interesting one. Both Ottumwa and Mason City sit next to last in their respective sides of the Iowa Alliance Conference. The two would have met on January 2nd at Wells Fargo Arena, would have been a girls-boys doubleheader at the Well, but an ice storm in Mason City kept them from traveling. The reschedule was January 28th, that would have been here in Ottumwa, but a snowstorm again kept Mason City from making the trip. No other issues tonight, although it is a boys-only matchup. The girls' teams are getting ready for postseason play. And why are we starting at 6:15? Well, it's about 3 hours from here to Mason City, and starting the varsity game at 6:15 allows Mason City to get home on a school night at a decent hour. Again, the Riverhawks are 6-12. They went 2-6 in the Iowa Alliance North this year, with their only wins in conference play coming over Fort Dodge, who went 0-8. Mason City has had just 2 seasons with double-digit wins out of the 9 that have been coached by current head coach Nick Trask, including this season. The Riverhawks did win 5 of their first 6 this year, but they followed a 4-game winning streak with a 9-game losing streak, and they've won just once in their past 11 contests. Mason City does have 3 players who average double figures in scoring: Davion Maxwell, Cale Hobart, and Jess Cornick. But the Riverhawks are a small team, no player taller than 6'3". Their averages across the board are fairly similar to Ottumwa's. We'll have more on that in the tail of the tape later on in our pregame show. But like most of the Bulldogs' opponents, Mason City has turned the ball over less this season. You would think OHS would want to lean on its size advantage tonight, especially the way Trey Brown has been playing on the offensive end as of late. In order to turn the size advantage into points on the scoreboard, though, Ottumwa has to take care of the basketball tonight and stay out of foul trouble. Now, you might be wondering, why are Ottumwa and Mason City playing on a Monday night? Why would the two teams agree to this, and why would Mason City agree to make the long trip down here? I think the simple answer for both teams, for both head coaches, is that it's a chance to get a win. Again, Ottumwa 4-15, Mason City 6-12. Both of them probably looked at this game, even way back when it was supposed to be Wells Fargo Arena, and said, this is a game we can win. And both teams have been struggling. Ottumwa was 2 out of its last 10. Mason City 1 out of its last 10, 1 out of its last 11, really. So both these teams want to get a late season win as they get ready for the playoffs. And speaking of the playoffs, today the Iowa High School Athletic Association announced the sub-state brackets for classes 3A and 4A. Ottumwa is a 6 seed in Region 6, as expected, and they will face the number 3 seed Ankeny. Now, Ankeny is only 7-14. They're not having a good year. They've played some tougher competition, of course, still being in the CIML. But Ottumwa will play at Ankeny on Monday, February 20th, 1 week from tonight at 7 o'clock. And if Ottumwa wins, they would get a rematch with Ames on Friday, February 24th. Mason City, by the way, they're getting ready for postseason play as well. They're a 6 seed in Sub-State 7. They will play at 6-14 Southeast Polk on the 20th, with the winner traveling to Des Moines Roosevelt. Roosevelt got a 2 seed in a first-round bye. That's interesting. So we know the opponent now and the time and the location for Ottumwa's postseason play. Now we've got 2 regular season games to go. Bulldogs hosting Mason City tonight, And tomorrow night we're on the road at Fort Madison. That'll be a traditional 7:45 tip. Right now we'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and get the tail of the tape for this matchup on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on a Monday night. Rescheduled boys game between Ottumwa and Mason City here at Evans Middle School. Now this is normally the part in the pregame show where I tell you about the last time these two teams met, but Ottumwa and Mason City have not met in the Quick Stats varsity-bound era, which goes back to the early part of the 21st century. Now, that's not all that surprising given the distance between the two schools. Ottumwa has faced Mason City in football a few times. We were in Mason City's district in 4 different years over the last decade or so. And the Bulldogs have had some interesting games with Mason City in baseball. Bulldogs played 1 doubleheader up in Mason City a few years ago, and in 3 other years we played doubleheaders against Mason City at Dwayne Banks Field, where the University of Iowa plays in Iowa City. However, any basketball matchups between these two schools belong to the more distant past. We've finished conference play. Obviously, these are 2 Iowa Alliance teams, but it's a crossover game. We've finished conference play in the South and the North, and in the South, Hoover wins the first ever Iowa Alliance South. They went 9-1 in conference play. Des Moines Lincoln finished second at 7-3. They beat Roosevelt last Friday. Roosevelt ends up in third at 6-4. East finishes fourth at 5-5. Ottumwa and North both 2-8. You'd put Ottumwa over North because Ottumwa beat North twice. So the Bulldogs 5th and the Polar Bears 6th. The Iowa Alliance North ended this way. Ames and Waterloo East both went 7-1. So they share the Iowa Alliance North title. Marshalltown third at 4-4, Mason City fourth at 2-6, and Fort Dodge went winless in Iowa Alliance North play. The Dodgers only 1-17 on the season. Fort Dodge, the only Iowa Alliance North team that Ottumwa does not face this year. The Bulldogs didn't play Fort Dodge when we were both in the CIML either. There was kind of an agreement that with the massive travel between those two places, kind of like it was with Mason City, that you wouldn't see many matchups or any matchups between them. I'd like to see Ottumwa and Fort Dodge play eventually now that they're part of the Iowa Alliance Conference. We'll see where scheduling goes from here. Time now for the tale of the tape, as we promised. Ottumwa averages 50.2 points a game, Mason City 53.1. Bulldogs allow 63.4 points per game, Mason City 60.1. Rebounding very similar, Ottumwa 25.7 rebounds a game, Mason City 25.5. Assists very similar, Ottumwa 10.7, Mason City 10.5. Turnovers per game, this is where Ottumwa's been worse than just about every one of their opponents this year. Bulldogs turning it over 17.1 times a game, Mason City 11.4. Ottumwa's been a better shooting team this year. Bulldogs shoot 44.2% from the field, Mason City 39.3%. Ottumwa shooting 37.1% from three-point range, Mason City just 29.1%. And free throw shooting, Mason City just a tick better, Ottumwa 57.3%, Mason City 59.8%. So that is the tale of the tape between the Bulldogs and the Riverhawks. Still about 3 minutes until they introduce the starting lineups and have our national anthem. So we will take a 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes in, we're back with the rest of the pregame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, time?
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs getting ready to face Mason City. Boys only tonight. We're starting at 6:15 because it is a very long trip for the Riverhawks. So we'll have an early game get done and then get ready for Madison tomorrow night to wrap up the boys' regular season. Time now to check the starting lineups first for the visiting Mason City Riverhawks under their head coach Nick Trask. In the backcourt, 5'11" senior Tate Millsap, 4.3 points, 1.4 rebounds a game. 5'11" senior Davion Maxwell, 10.9 points, 4.2 rebounds a game. 6'2" senior Ethan Roberts, 5.1 points, 3.4 rebounds a game. 6'2" senior Cale Hobart, 11.3 points, 2.8 points per game. And 6'3" senior Jess Cornick, 10.6 points and 5.4 rebounds a game. As for your Ottumwa Bulldogs in the backcourt, 6'1" senior Tanner Shark, 2.3 points, 2.3 rebounds a game. 6' junior Rasha Pope back in the starting lineup, 8.3 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. 6' senior Carter Thompson, 2.8 points, 1.6 rebounds a game. 6'7" senior Alan Cook, 8.7 points, 4.3 rebounds a game. And 6'4" sophomore Trey Brown, 13.1 points and 7 rebounds a game. Mason City has red road jerseys. The shoulders are dark gray on the front. And there's black trim on the collar and shoulders. You've got black lettering trimmed in white, Mason above the number, City below the number. And then black numbers trimmed in white front and back. And on the back of the jersey it also says script Riverhawks in black. And you've got red shorts with black trim and the Mason City Riverhawk logo. Ottumwa wearing the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back, and the red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Dog pound nearly full tonight. A lot of pink out there. I guess Valentine's Day is tomorrow. That would be why. Nice to see the dog pound pretty full for this rescheduled game. Wasn't really even announced until middle of last week. In a moment, the teams will line up for the national anthem. We'll have the Ottumwa High JR OTC color guard bring the colors to midcourt. They'll play the anthem, and then we'll be ready for basketball on a Monday night. It's a busy week sports-wise. We've got Ottumwa boys tonight hosting Mason City, Ottumwa boys tomorrow night at Fort Madison. Wednesday through Saturday, I'll be at Wells Fargo Arena doing live update, not live updates, but reports, I should say, from the state wrestling tournament, including updates on Ashton Grace and Braylon Griffiths. Then Saturday night, Ottumwa girls at Iowa City Liberty, first round of the regional playoffs. All right. Time now for the national anthem, so we will take 2 minutes and return with the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Boys game only tonight, Ottumwa and Mason City. Final home game and our final home broadcast of the season. Alan Cook will jump it up against Jess Cornick. Alan Cook, a 4-inch advantage in this jump ball. Bulldogs in white, Riverhawks in red. Whistle blows. Ball in the air, tip controlled by Ottumwa. They'll move right to left in the opening half. Tanner Shark into the front court. Mason City picks up man-to-man. Shark over to the left, down the lane, all the way to the rim, lay it up and in. Shark with the blow-by around the pick. And the Bulldogs with an early 2-0 lead. Back the other way, Davion Maxwell for Mason City. Gets it up top to Cornick. Right side, Tate Millsap. Pressured by Carter Thompson. Down underneath, tough catch, and a lob back up to Millsap through the hands of Ethan Roberts. Swinging right side, back to Maxwell on the wing. He tries to drive, cut off, good help by Trey Brown. Kick it out left wing to Hobart. Hobart in the lane, pull-up jumper, got it. Kyle Hobart averages 11.3 a game. He's our leading scorer, and he ties the game at 2. Riverhawks set up pressure. Now they'll back off as Cook gets it to Shark. Tied at 2, 50 seconds gone opening quarter. Shark goes right side for Rasha Pope. Pope guarded by Maxwell. Swing it left side to Cook. Cook up top to Trey Brown. Brown left wing to Shark. Wanted a backdoor to Pope, wasn't there. Now left wing for Thompson. 8 on the shot clock. Shark up top. Trying to drive, cut off, hand it to Brown. Brown had it stripped. Pull up, free throw line jumper. Back iron, no. Rebound to Maxwell. Back the way into the front court. Cernick left wing. Guarded by Cook, dribbles to the elbow, kick it up top for Hobart. Right side for Millsap. Back up top to Cernick. Right side Millsap again, launches a 3, hand in his face, still hit it. But Carter Thompson just looked at Neil Hartz and said, what am I supposed to do? Millsap's a 29% three-point shooter. He makes it 5-2 Riverhawks. Shark behind the back dribble under pressure from Roberts. Gets across the timeline, throw it right side for Thompson. Thompson into the corner for Shark. Lob underneath, knocked away from Cook out of bounds as Cornick able to get his hand in there. Get that lob up a little bit higher and Alan Cook can probably feast on lobs inside all night. Although Cornick looks a little bit taller than the 6'3" he's listed at. Right elbow to Cook, left elbow to Brown, right wing to Cook, 3 on the way, count it! Alan Cook answers with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Game tied at 5. 5:50 first quarter. Maxwell drives in the lane, lay it up, rolls around and in. Davion Maxwell's first bucket makes it 7-5 Riverhawks. Inbound to Brown, back to Shark. Mason City shows a little pressure on the inbounds and then they back off, play man-to-man. Roberts reaching in on Shark, but Tanner gets across the timeline. Hand off to Thompson. Thompson curls left, had it stripped and stolen by Maxwell. Maxwell heads down and the layup good, and Thompson called for the foul. Well, if you're going to foul him, you got to do it in a way where he doesn't convert. And Carter Thompson unable to do so there. 9-5 in favor of Mason City, and Maxwell at the line, a 63% free throw shooter. Left-handed shooter. Puts it up. Too strong. Rebound to Brown. 9-5 Riverhawks, 5:22 first quarter. Shark across the timeline, goes right side for Thompson. Thompson back to the corner for Cook, who brings it up top. Bulldogs looking for backdoors, not there yet. Up top to Shark. Tanner dribbles right, cut off at the elbow, lob at baseline for Thompson. Back out to Shark on the wing, 13 on the shot clock. Tanner up top, knocked away, but Trey Brown gets it back. Back to Shark right wing, back up top Brown. Drives right around Roberts all the way to the hole, lay it up good. Trey Brown has his first bucket. Dogs within 2, 9-7. Ottumwa's got to get him going tonight. Maxwell right wing guarded by Rasha. Crossover, goes down to the baseline for Cornick. Up top for Millsap, who hit a 3 earlier. Swing it left side for Hobart. Up top to Cornick. He drives in the lane, jump stop, kick it right wing. 3 on the way, off the rim, no. Out of the hand of Roberts, and a rebound to Cook. Dogs can tie or take the lead. Down 9-7, 4:23 first quarter. Pope between the legs dribble, guarded by Maxwell. Hands off right side, Trey Brown. Brown now picked up by Maxwell. Trey drives in all the way to the rim, and again he lays it in. Boy, Trey Brown, he's got an athletic and size advantage tonight, and he could abuse Mason City if Ottumwa can feed him the ball. We're tied at 9. Maxwell over high on the left side. Guarded by Rasha. Gets it up top for Hobart. Dribbles right, got in the lane, jump pass right corner. Millsap another 3 off the rim, no, rebound to Pope. Thought maybe they passed up an easy shot for a chance at the 3, and Mason City not able to get anything out of that. Now Pope. Tried to go to the elbow for Brown. It's knocked away by Hobart out of bounds. Neil Hartz calls out a new play for Ottumwa to run. 3:42 first quarter, tie game, 9-9. Inbound to the left wing for Cook, gets it right back to Thompson. 20 on the shot clock, back up top to Shark. Tanner picked up his dribble, goes on the back door to Carter Thompson, managed to save it, right corner, Allen Cook for 3, off the rim, no. Rebound to Hobart. Boy, Carter would have had a layup, couldn't handle it. Now, Rasha Pope, interception, saved it, but it went back to Maxwell on the far side, up top Hobart. Down underneath, open is Roberts, but he missed the layup, a Shark contested it, and the rebound to Rasha. Dogs into the front court, still tied at 9. Both teams had chances there. Rasha down the lane, a lot of contact, foul on the floor on Mason City. Let's see who the foul is on here. It is on Davion Maxwell, his first. First of the game on the Riverhawks. Substitution at Ottumwa. Shakir Pope checks in, replacing Carter Thompson. So now Rasha and Shakir Pope on the floor, along with Tanner Shark, Allen Cook, Trey Brown. Shark looking to get it in. Bounces it to the block for Trey. Dribbles into the lane, turnaround, floater, got it. Trey Brown's got 6. Ottumwa's got the lead back, 11-9. 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. Maxwell right wing, drives in the lane. Tried to feed it across, Pope picked it off. Shakir Pope with a steal. Pope slows it up, gets it to Shark. Ottumwa didn't have numbers there. Tanner across the timeline, left side for Rasha. Rasha Pope guarded by Ethan Roberts. Gets it up top, Trey Brown. Brown, left wing back to Pope. Trey trying to post up, it's not there. They get it up top to Shaq, 13 on the shot clock. Right wing for Shark. Tanner drives in the lane, puts up the tough runner, back iron, couldn't get the roll, rebound to Cornick. That ball nearly went down. 11-9 Ottumwa, Mason City with the ball, 2:20 to go opening quarter. Maxwell, left side for Millsap. Down underneath the baseline for Cornick, didn't look to shoot, kicked it out. Roberts driving in, forces it up, no, but a whistle and a foul on Allen Cook. That'll be the first foul on Cook. And the second team foul. At the line, Ethan Roberts, just 43% on the season, and he makes the first. 11-10 the score. Carter Thompson back in for Ottumwa. He replaces Rasha Pope. Roberts trying to tie the game for Mason City. 2:11 left in the quarter. Free throw too strong, but the corner got the rebound on the baseline. Kick it out on the wing to Braden Miller, who's checked in for Mason City. They get it up top to Millsap. Right side for Hobart. Up top to Miller. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kick it right corner for Hobart. Baseline drive. Step through. Kick it to the corner for Millsap. Out to the wing for Cornick. Dribbles in. Feeds it across the lane, and Shakir Pope picked off the pass. Mason City almost too unselfish there. Minute 45 left in the quarter. Dogs up a point. 11-10. Shaq drives. Kicks it right wing for Thompson. Now they're looking to trap a little bit. Right wing back to Thompson. Thompson hands off to Cook. Cook brings it up top. 16 on the shot clock. Tried to go in the lane to a backdoor cutting Shark. It's picked off by Millsap. Those passes haven't been there yet. They go left side for Miller. That looked almost like a travel by Millsap before he got rid of it. Braden Miller hands it back up top for Cale Hobart. Hobart gets it to Millsap. 20 on the shot clock. Bulldog faithful, the dog pound chanting D up. Right side is Cornick, drives in the lane, forces it up, couldn't get the roll, rebound to Shark. A lot of traffic in there. Ottumwa back the other way. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Dogs lead 11-10. Shark dribbles right, got away from Roberts, kick it right wing to Cook. Cook to the right side of the lane. Trey Brown down the lane, got hacked at, put it up anyway, and he missed it, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2. Roberts could have got called for that initial reach around, but Ottumwa will take the free throws as Ethan Roberts gets his first, team foul number 2. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Bridge City Realty. Whether you're looking to buy your next home or sell your current property, they'll be with you every step of the way. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. Trey knocks down the first. Brown shooting 67% from the free throw line. That's gone way up over the last few weeks. Rasha Pope back in for Ottumwa, replacing Shark. And Mason City brings in Michael Gopel, a 6'2" senior. Trey's second free throw. Front rim, but went through. He got them both. Trey's got 8 points. Bulldogs lead 13-10. Long pass into the front court, right side for Gopel. Out on the wing, Braden Miller. Swing it left side for Hobart. Hobart holding it now, dribbles towards the left, picked it up. Throws it back up top for Gopel. Tried to go underneath to a backdoor cutting Hobart, who lost it out of bounds, couldn't save it. Both these teams looking for backdoor cuts. Now the shot clock off, 31.8 seconds left in the quarter. Bulldogs up 13-10. Now Mason City looks to trap a zone press. Thompson in the backcourt. Throws it left to Rasha. Rasha across the timeline. Split defenders, and he'll back it out wisely. Bulldogs can hold for one. Ottumwa hasn't converted a lot of these this year. Let's see if they can add to their lead before the end of the quarter. Rasha dribbling near midcourt, down to 10 seconds. Round a pick, they double team, feeds it to Thompson. Carter open for a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound pulled in with 2 seconds. Mason City into the front court. Millsap half court at the buzzer, no. 13-10, Bulldogs back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Mason City with the ball. Your Ottumwa Bulldogs leading, though, 13-10. Up top, Tate Millsap. Right side, Cale Hobart. Back up top to Millsap. Bulldogs staying a man-to-man. Right back side. Right back to the right side to Hobart. Back up top. Cornick, a three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped away from Miller. Shaq Pope got a hand on it. Trey Brown picked it up. Now Rasha Pope racing into the front court. All the way down, but lost the dribble. And Mason City takes it away. Cornick has it now. He wants to push tempo into the front court. Down the lane, feeds it underneath to Miller. Got 2 men in the air. Now they swing it up top over to Millsap. Top of the key three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Cook. Mason City passes up shots inside to kick it out a lot. And it hasn't always worked out for them. They're not a great three-point shooting team, only 29% on the season. Into Trey Brown at the elbow. Kick it to the left corner for Carter Thompson. Thompson trying to get it back down to Trey. Double team comes. Kick it up top. Rasha Pope wide open for a three. Off the rim, no. Boy, you can't get a better look than that. Coach Hart's clapping his hands. That's the right play. But Mason City the rebound. Millsap dribbles left. Guarded by Thompson. Throw it up top, Hobart. Right side for Cornick. Cornick back up top for Gopel. Left wing for Hobart. Down to the baseline for Cornick, left side. Guarded by Shaq. Dribbles out to the wing, get it up top to Millsap. 13 on the shot clock. Right side, Hobart. Dribbles right, Ottumwa switches. Pope cuts him off. Collision, ball trickles out of bounds, and it'll belong to Ottumwa. Rasha Pope had good guarding position. He fell down. Hobart also fell down. No whistle either way, and the ball trickled out of bounds. Davion Maxwell back in for Mason City, replacing Millsap. Mason City with some zone pressure. Brown on the left side. Right side for Thompson, across the timeline to Pope. Shaq Pope was open on the baseline for a moment, but he wasn't open long enough. Trey Brown spins in the lane, kick it out to Shaq. He dribbles in, pull-up jumper off the iron, no. Rebound to Maxwell. Bulldogs had a couple good looks, haven't hit him in this quarter. They still lead 13-10. Maxwell Dribbles left and a reach-in foul on Shakir Pope. That's his first, team foul number 3. Braden Miller throw the inbounds pass. Maxwell wants to go left from what we've seen early on. Ottumwa's got to take that left hand away. Inbound underneath, and the layup is good by David Williamson, a 6'3" senior who just checked in. Bulldogs lost him underneath on the inbounds pass, and their lead cut to 1, 13-12. Thompson, left side to Cook in the backcourt. Back to Carter, he's across the timeline. Throw it right corner for Trey Brown. Brown backing down on Hobart, spins in the lane, short jumper, got the roll. Trey Brown has 10, and Ottumwa leads 15-12. Maxwell, right side for Braden Miller. Back up top, Hobart drives the lane all the way in, drew the foul, and he'll shoot 2. Boy, Ottumwa's got to cut off these driving lanes. See who the foul is on here. They're going to get Shakir Pope for his second. That's tough on Ottumwa. Shaq's been one of our best defenders all season. Now he's got 2 fouls. Cale Hobart at the line, 57% on the season. First one, no good. Tanner Shark back in for Ottumwa, replacing Shaq. Ethan Roberts returns for Mason City. 5:27 left until halftime. Second free throw, also no good, rebound to Cook. So it turns out to be an empty trip for Mason City, even though Hobart drew the foul. Pope into the front court, Rashaw. Pressured by Maxwell, goes over the right side, around a Brown pick. Tried to throw back up to Brown, missed it. It's picked off by Williamson, and he lost it uncontested going up for the layup. He just lost it out of bounds. Hobart will check out. Caden Tyler, 6'2" junior, is checked in. Williamson had a wide open layup. Trey Brown was not going to catch him. He just dropped the ball, trying to gather it in to go up. Now Mason City in a 1-2-2 zone. Ball goes left side to Thompson. Skip it right wing to Rashaw. Rashaw, skip it back left corner to Carter. Thompson, back up top to Shark. Shark double team, gets it to the free throw line. Trey Brown into the corner. Carter for 3, off the rim, no. Got his own rebound on the baseline, put it back up. Didn't get the roll. The tip by Cook, no. Thompson had the rebound tipped out of his hands. Shark got hit from behind, no call. Rebound to Maxwell. Maxwell nearly lost it in the lane, nearly travel. That looked like a travel, no call. Now left side to Roberts. Over to Williamson, down to the baseline, Maxwell. Backing away from Brown. Up top for Gopal. Gopal drives in, fed it across, knocked away by Rasha, stolen by Cook. Boy, that last rebound on the other, and they played volleyball. Tanner Shark went up to get it, got hit in the back of the head, it looked like. They didn't call that. Now Shark double teamed on the left. Jump pass and rescued by Carter in the corner. And a timeout, Ottumwa here, 15-12. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Ottumwa inbounding on the baseline, 20 on the shot clock, 4:14 till the half. Bulldogs up 15-12. Left wing Caleb Campbell in the game. Drives in, kick it right wing, Rashaw Pope. Shot fake, dribbles free throw line, kick it back to Campbell left wing. In the corner, Shark. Down low for Allen Cook. Cook out to Campbell. Right side to Pope. Luke Gravy also in the game for Ottumwa. Rashaw, left wing to Cook, around a pick. And the shot, they got a shot off, and it was just short. Rashaw forced it up. The shot clock was running out. I'm not sure Ottumwa realized they only had 20 on the shot clock and not a full one after calling the timeout. So Mason City gets it back, 3:52 left in the half. Very low scoring. Second quarter here, left wing, a 3 on the way by Williamson is off the rim, no good, and Rashaw the rebound. Back the other way is Rashaw, right side to Gravy. Gravy up top to Shark. Back into Gravy, kick it left corner. Cook open for three. Back iron, no. Campbell got the rebound on the baseline. Got it back to Cook, left wing. Allen hands it to Shark up top. New shot clock. Left wing to Campbell. Cale will launch a three. Off the rim, no. In and out, and the rebound to Ethan Roberts. Each team just has one bucket here in this second quarter. Mason City's about to make a line change. They got 5 new players coming in. Right side is Gopel. Gets it to Roberts, right side of the lane, up top. Williamson will try another three. He hits this one. We're tied at 15. David Williamson hasn't made a lot of threes, but 46% on the season, and he ties the game. Ottumwa shouldn't be leaving him alone. Rashaw through the midcourt circle. Dribbles left, down the lane, all the way in. Layup good with the finger roll. Rashaw Pope has his first bucket. 17-15, Dogs back in front. 2:35 left in the half. Maxwell across the timeline. Set a pick for him around to the left. Bulldogs handle it nicely. Now he drives in, lost it, out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. And now here's that line change for Mason City. Hobart, Cornick, Miller, Millsap all return, and Logan Ide, a 5'11" junior, checks in. Trey Brown is back in for Ottumwa. Across the timeline is Shark, dribbles left, handoff to Campbell. Campbell curls back up top, throws it right. Luke Gravy has to rescue a wayward pass up high on the right. Gets it back to Shark, left wing. Tanner, and fake the handoff, now drives baseline, got under the rim, kick it out, right wing, three on the way. Rashaw, off the rim, no. Rebound to Campbell underneath. Boy, he's rebounded tough on the offensive end. Out to Brown, Trey driving in. Spins on the baseline, picked up the dribble. Tried to feed it to a cutting Rashaw, it's stolen by Cornick. They get it up ahead to Millsap, into the front court left side. To the baseline. And the short jumper is good by Logan Ide, and we're tied at 17. And Ottumwa wants another timeout. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa just used its second time out of the half. Tied at 17, minute 39 left in the half. Mason City sets up their 1-2-2 zone again. Ball goes right wing to Campbell. Down to the baseline, Gravy. Skip it left wing, and there's a steal by Cornick. Another telegraph pass. Cornick kind of lost his dribble. Fed it head to Millsap, but Ottumwa got back. Now the pass deflected in lane. Rashaw picks it off. Pope splitting defenders. A lot of contact. Finally a foul called. Boy, Rashaw looked like he got bumped 3 or 4 times, and finally the foul on tape. Millsap, his first. Team foul number 3. They've only called 7 fouls in this game total. 4 on Ottumwa, 3 on Mason City. Alan Cook returns to the Bulldogs. He replaces Luke Gravy. Ottumwa hasn't really been able to take advantage of their size advantage, except for Trey Brown working inside at times. Inbound to Shark up top. Tanner over to the right side. Trying to direct traffic. Gets it to Brown well outside the lane. Backing down, kick it left wing. Cook open for a 3. Count it. Alan Cook with his second 3. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 20-17. 1 minute left in the half. Millsap right wing. Up top to Braden Miller. Miller, left side for Hobart. Looking, now gets it up top for Ide. Now to Cornick, dribbles across the free throw line, kick it baseline for Miller. Miller out to the wing, up top Millsap, 13 on the shot clock. Back right wing to Miller. Miller dribbles into the lane, fires it back to the corner, 3 on the way. Cornick, no good, rebound to Shark. Shot clock, game clock nearly identical, but now it won't be because of reach in from behind on Hobart, who hooked Shark, Tanner Shark, and then threw his hands in the air when they called him for the foul. Hobart with his first, team foul number 4. Shot clock is off, 33.3 seconds left in the half. Mason City tried to get a sub, but they were too late. They wanted to get Alex Dietz into the game. Mason City apparently trying to play everybody tonight. Shark drives in all the way to the rim, off the glass, no. Why are we taking that shot with the shot clock off? Now Mason City can get the final shot if they want. Hobart, top of the key, throw it high on the left side for Millsap. Tate Millsap. Right side to Miller, who brings it back up top. 10 on the shot clock. Right side Hobart splits defenders all the way in, lay it up. No good. Rebound to 5 seconds. Shark back the other way. Down to 2 seconds. Pull up top the key three. Back iron. And it goes in! Back iron, front iron, and down. And Ottumwa leads at the half 23-17 on another three-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 6. We're back in 3 minutes with the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Bulldogs leading at the half. Your Ottumwa boys 23, Mason City 17. First half scoring, Trey Brown leads all scorers with 10 points. Alan Cook has 6, Tanner Shark has 5, and Rasha Pope has 2. For Mason City, they're being led by David Williamson off the bench with 5 points. Davion Maxwell has 4. 3 for Tate Millsap, 2 for Cale Hobart, 2 for Logan Ide, and 1 point for Ethan Roberts. Free throw shooting in the first half, Ottumwa 2 of 2. Trey Brown hit both of his free throws. Mason City just 1 of 5 from the free throw line. And not a lot of fouls called in the game, 4 on each team. Nobody from Mason City has more than 1 foul, but for Ottumwa, Shakir Pope picked up a second foul early in the second quarter and sat rest of the half. But again, he's the only player on either team who has more than 1 foul. So Ottumwa leads it at the half, 23-17. Bulldogs, when they've taken care of the basketball, they've done pretty well. Now, they played pretty good defense, and Mason City is struggling tonight. Mason City should have more points. They've had They've had one wide open layup, where a breakaway on a seal where the kid just dropped the ball out of bounds. They've had several players where they've driven in, they've beaten Ottumwa off the dribble, and then when they get inside, maybe it's because they're an undersized team, they're looking to kick it out for jumpers instead of trying to finish at the rim. And that's led to them missing some shots because they're not a great three-point shooting team, just 29% on the season. So if you're Ottumwa, what you really need to do is, well, number one, don't allow the dribble penetration. You need to close out on shooters because they will try to shoot from outside, but don't allow that dribble penetration. And then Ottumwa's got to take care of the ball on the other end. Mason City's been changing defenses. Sometimes it's man. Sometimes they line up 1-2-2 in the half-court and play zone. Every now and then they've come out and tried to trap three-quarter, half-court out of that 1-2-2. Ottumwa's got to adjust to the changing defenses. Bulldogs have missed a couple opportunities, and Trey Brown's got 10 points. They really need to get him going inside. Now, Mason City's trying to double him, but if you get Trey the ball right around the elbow and let him just work his way to the rim, Mason City hasn't been able to stop him. So get him the ball, and if they do crash hard with that double team, we saw it late in the half, a kick out to Allen Cook, a wide open three. You can kick it out to Allen, kick it out to Rasha, kick it out to Caleb Campbell for a three. Ottumwa's got some offensive options there that they can exploit in the second half, but it all starts with taking care of the basketball. And if I'm Ottumwa, I try to work it inside more. They tried one lob to Allen Cook in the first half. It got knocked out of bounds. A better lob probably would have worked. If you can post Allen up and they want to front him, lob it over the top. Allen can hit that little hook shot from the block if they play behind him. Get him some touches inside, see what he can do. Again, he's 6'7". He's got a 4-inch advantage on the tallest player Mason City can put on him. So Ottumwa's got options. They've got the lead. They're playing pretty well. I know Neil Hart's like to see him play a little bit better. He used 2 timeouts in the first half. Well, the Bulldogs have the lead, and hopefully they can continue the momentum in the second half. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. By Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. And by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. Dogs up 6 at the break. We'll take 3 minutes, come back with the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball ready to start the second half. A reminder that your halftime stats tonight were brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. Bulldogs have the ball to start the second half. They lead Mason City 23-17. Ottumwa moving left to right here in the second half. Inbound to Rasha. It's Carter Thompson, Rasha Pope, Tanner Shark, Trey Brown, Allen Cook on the floor. They try to get it to Allen. Tough catch at the elbow. Backs his way in. Turnaround off the glass. No. Rebound to Maxwell. Tanner Shark tried to get a tie-up but got called for a foul. First one on Tanner. First of the half on either team. Well, Trey has been money going down the lane. That time a little off to the right with the shot. Davion Maxwell back the other way for Mason City. Millsap, Hobart, Cornick, and Roberts the others on the floor. Roberts has it left side. Back up top to Tate Millsap. Into the high post for Cornick. Pivots, backs it up, goes right side for Hobart. Hobart baseline drive, and a blocking foul going to be called on Trey Brown, who tried to cut him off. Only the first one on Trey, team foul number 2. We didn't have a lot of whistles in the first half. 2 early ones on Ottumwa here. Maxwell trying to get it in, throw it right wing for Millsap. Millsap kind of hooked Shark to go around and now throws it left corner for Roberts. Roberts drives in, cut off, jump pass. Right side Millsap, a long 3 on the way. Back iron, no, and Rasha Pope the rebound. Pope across the timeline. Ball goes left side to Shark. Up top to Thompson. Back high on the left to Shark. Tanner, left corner for Cook. Well, they're really trying to get it into Brown. Right now it's not there. Up top to Rasha. Left wing to Cook, 15 on the shot clock. Back up top to Thompson. Right side Shark. 10 on the shot clock. In the corner for Pope. Down low now on the baseline. Kick it left corner. Thompson for 3 out of Brown's hands. In and out, no good. Boy, Carter's just missed a couple threes tonight. Rebound to Mason City. Here's Maxwell in the front court. Left side Hobart. Jab step, drives in. Lost it. Boy, a late whistle and a foul. Hobart's throwing his arms in the air wildly after he lost the ball, trying to get a call, and they call a foul on Carter Thompson. It's his second, team foul number 3. It's not Academy Award level acting there, but he did get the call. Inbound right side, Millsap, a quick 3, got it. Tate Millsap's second 3 of the game. Ottumwa's lead cut in half, 23-20. Now Mason City in that 1-2-2 zone. Ball went right side. Maxwell went for the steal, didn't get it. Ball goes right corner for Cook. Lob it back high on the right side to Rasha. Up top to Shark. Tanner backs away, calls out a new play, 15 on the shot clock. Throw it right side for Pope. Mason City left Thompson alone up top. He drives in, kick it right wing. Trey Brown, a shot fake and a drive. Fed it underneath the Carter Thompson, layup good. Beautiful drive and dish by Trey Brown. Carter, the finish, 25-20 Dogs. Long pass into the front court, Cornick on the left wing. Drives baseline, cut off by Cook. Pivots in the lane, turnaround hook shot short. Rebound tapped out, Cook's got it. Cook gets it to Shark, although Roberts was trying to pressure. Tanner into the front court. Mason City again, kind of that 1-2-2. Lob it right wing for Rasha. Drives baseline, kick it out back on the wing to Brown. Trey up top to Thompson. Left side to Cook. Cook dribbles back up top, goes left side to Shark. High post for Brown. Brown spins out of a double team, but lost it. Poked out of the hands of Brown, but then Shark got it back and got a shot off and hit it at the buzzer. The shot clock was about to go off. I thought it was going to reset. It didn't, but Tanner beats the buzzer like he did at the end of the half, and Ottumwa leads at 27-20. Shark up to 7 points. Tanner realizing at the last moment that shot clock's about to expire. Now Hobart, a step back jumper at the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Allen Cook. I didn't realize the shot clock was about to go off because I thought Mason City had the steal. It was poked out of their hands. Tanner got it back. They never reset the shot clock, but he hit the jumper anyway. Now Sharks pass stolen at the top of the key by Hobart. Tanner picked up his dribble in a tough spot, and then Tanner called for his second foul, trying to get it back. Already 4 team fouls in the half on Ottumwa. They only had 4 fouls the entire first half. Nothing called on Mason City. Bulldogs up 7. Their biggest lead so far. Left side to Millsap. Underneath to Cornick, puts it back up, missed the floater, and Rasha Pope called for a foul trying to get the rebound. Cornick was about to get his own rebound back. That's not the worst one on Pope. He's just trying to poke the ball away, and he prevented a putback. But it is a 5th-team foul on Ottumwa. Mason City wanted to get a sub in, but they're not allowing it. Now they will bring in David Williamson, who had 5 first-half points, and he'll replace Jess Cornick. Cornick averaging 10.5 a game, but he has not hit a shot tonight as he heads to the bench. Hobart trying to get it in, and barely got it into Roberts on the baseline. Brown nearly stole it. Swing left side, Maxwell. Maxwell in the lane, tried to feed it across to Williamson, threw it behind him out of bounds and out the door. And John Yeager out there, the Bulldog baseball coach and assistant girls wrestling coach, he picks it up, gets it back in. Now Mason City sets up a zone press, inbound to Trey Brown. Back to Thompson. Thompson center of the court, right side to Trey. Back to Carter. Carter tried to throw it across the timeline, and Maxwell knocked it out of bounds into the scorer's table. Maxwell lobbying for a foul. Ottumwa inbounding at midcourt in front of the scorer's table. And inbound, nice catch, Trey Brown right side. Cut off on the wing, double team, got it underneath to Carter. Thompson throws it up top to Shark, left wing to Pope. Pope nearly lost the dribble, now gets it back to Shark. 15 on the shot clock, Ottumwa's got to recognize it. Right wing to Brown. Trey left side to Pope, 10 on the shot clock. Back up top to Thompson, down to 6. Carter drives in and drew a foul. He hit the runner, but no shot. Foul on the floor before the shot with 3:47 to go in the quarter. And that foul is on David Williamson, his first. Team foul number 1 of the half on Mason City. Thompson to inbound. Lob it to the right elbow for Cook. Left elbow to Trey. Left wing now to Rasha. Baseline drive, cut off, back out to Shark left wing. Tanner picked up his dribble, goes back to the corner for Rasha. Rasha lost his dribble, picks it up, bounce it to the baseline for Cook. Cook, swing it up top, Thompson, right side Brown. Brown dribbles to the lane, pull up jumper right of the lane, got it. Trey Brown's got 12. Ottumwa's up 9, 29-20. Dogs slowly pulling away here. Front court right side, Ethan Roberts. To a cutting Maxwell down the lane, got to the rim, and the layup rolls around and in. Davion Maxwell has 6, his first bucket since the first quarter though, 29-22. 3:05 left in the quarter. Pressure, left side is Brown, to the center Carter. Dribbles across the timeline right side, had it poked out of his hands by Maxwell. He's got the steal. Carter went for the foul, didn't get the call. Maxwell missed the layup, and then Roberts missed the tip. Boy, Mason City's missed a couple of wide open layups tonight. Shark, bounce it across to Rasha Pope, layup good on the fast break the other way. Mason City gave Ottumwa a freebie. Boy, Rasha nearly had a steal there. Well, they got to put the score on the wrong side. It's not 29-24, it's 31-22. Right side is Hobart. Up top, Roberts, left side Millsap. Now they got the score right. Millsap holding it left side, dribbles down to the baseline, jump pass across, and as he was going out of bounds, he tried to get to Williamson. He threw it out of bounds on the far side. Shakir Pope coming in for Ottumwa, replacing Carter Thompson. Braden Miller is in for Mason City. And now Caleb Campbell will also come in for Ottumwa. He replaces Tanner Shark. 2:20 to go in the third. Ottumwa 31, Mason City 22. Inbound to Rasha. Mason City showing that zone pressure. Rasha to the center for Pope. Pope to the left side, Campbell. Dribbles out to the wing. Threw it behind Pope. Got it back. Now gets it to Cook high on the right. 20 on the shot clock. Cook hands it to Rasha. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Pope around a pick to the left. Pull up 3 off the pick. Count it. Rasha Pope with a 3 off the screen by Alan Cook. The three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 12. Timeout Mason City. 34-22, 149 left in the quarter. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by William Penn University, their Iowa Pride Scholarship geared towards high school seniors. Learn how you can pay $7,000 or less per year. Visit wmpenn.edu/Iowa Pride to find out more. And by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. 149 left in the third quarter. Ottumwa 34, Mason City 22. Riverhawks inbounding after using their first timeout. Kyle Hobart looks to get it in from midcourt. Gets it into Ethan Roberts, who's under pressure from Caleb Campbell. Back to Hobart in the midcourt circle. Hobart dribbles top of the key, goes left side for David Williamson. Williamson tried to drive in, back up top Davion Maxwell. Maxwell right side for Caden Tyler, now up top to Roberts. Around a pick, back to the top of the key, down the lane, forces up a tough runner, no, rebound on the floor, and Rasha Pope just took it away from Tyler. Rasha into the front court, left side. Minute 20 left in the quarter, Dogs up 12. Up top, Caleb Campbell. Campbell to a cutting Brown in the lane. Tries to pivot out of the double team, had it stripped. Campbell picks it up top of the key. Caleb down the lane, little runner, short, rebound to Maxwell. Maxwell racing into the front court left side. Someone's got to stop ball. Rasha picks him up and forces it back up top to Williamson. Now to Hobart, top of the key. Drives right, got into the lane, layup good. K.O. Hobart has 4. 34-24, under a minute to go. Dogs lead still is 10. Rasha across the timeline. Dribbles right. Keeps his dribble on the wing, guarded by Maxwell. Now up top to Campbell. They bring the double team, but he gets it left side to Trey. Trey spins in the lane, kick it out to Rasha. Shakir Pope drives in, went for the floater, missed it. Rebound to Roberts. Shot clock off. Mason City tried to throw it up ahead, knocked away by Rasha. Shaq picks it up, got it back to Rasha. He dunks it with the left hand. Rasha Pope with the one-handed flush. 36-24. On the right wing, Caden Tyler. Throw it up top, Maxwell. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Right wing to Williamson. He's a three-point shooter. Got it to Roberts. Roberts tried to drive down the lane. Foul on the floor. 5.8 seconds left in the quarter. That foul is on Caleb Campbell, his first. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. Rasha Pope, he deflected that pass at midcourt. It went to Shakir Pope. Shaq got it back to Rasha ahead of everybody, and Rasha flushed it with the left hand. Lob in the lane, Williamson the catch. The shot blocked by Trey Brown. Up ahead to Rasha, 2 seconds, 1. Half court at the buzzer. No good. 36-24, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Mason City with the ball. Ottumwa with the lead, 36-24. Now Trey Brown knocks a pass away. Alan Cook picks up the loose ball. Bulldogs are forcing Mason City into a rash of turnovers in this second half. Ottumwa outscored Mason City 13-7 in that third quarter. Cook up high in the left to the corner for Shark. Shark entry pass to Trey Brown. Brown backing down, spin in the lane, kick it right corner. Shakir Pope wide open for a three. Count it! Shaq Pope with a three, his first bucket of the night. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 39-24, Dogs up 15. Roberts in the midcourt circle. Right side for Hobart. Hobart drives in the lane, kick it across Williamson, layup good. Ottumwa's had trouble this year stopping drives and sometimes the drive and dish, and it worked for Mason City that time, 39-26. Long pass ahead of pressured Alan Cook in the front court. Trey Brown with the cross-court find. The handoff to Shark. Bulldogs still up 13. Into the right corner, Campbell back to Shark. Tanner down low for Trey Brown on the block. Backing down Williamson. Double team comes, put it up, no good. Got his own rebound, turn around, back off the glass, and got it that time. Brown wanted the foul too, didn't get it, but he's got 14 points, and Ottumwa leads at 41-26. Millsap pull up three right side, short off the rim. Long rebound out to Roberts. Back to Millsap. Long three right side. In and out, no good. Rebound to Tyler underneath, but he was stripped by Campbell. Bodies hit the floor. Cook got tripped up. Pope picked up the loose ball, but now Mason City gets it back, and they call a timeout as Hobart dove on the floor for that. Ottumwa had it secured, and they threw it away again. We're going to keep it right here. 6:31 to go. Ottumwa 41, Mason City 26. 30-second timeout. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Reflection Studio next to New Care Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, your local pediatric provider. Mercy One Ottumwa, your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org. And by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency plumbing services, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Roto-Rooter Ottumwa, your specialists in plumbing and water cleanup. Well, Ottumwa got to take better care of the basketball. You're up 15. Mason City's forcing up shots. They had the rebound. They had the loose ball. Didn't get it. Now a backdoor play. Layup good by Roberts, and the foul on Alan Cook trying to contest. Boy, there's a lot less contact on that layup than there was in that scramble for the loose ball a moment ago, but Alan Cook gets his second foul. It's team foul number 7, and Ethan Roberts at the line trying to convert a three-point play. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight and 43% on the season. Free throw for Roberts. He gets the roll. He's got 4 points. Ottumwa's lead down to 12, 41-29. Inbound against pressure to Trey Brown. To Carter Thompson. Now Mason City backs off. Carter gets across the timeline, shadowed by Millsap. Dribbles back to the top, throw it right side up high to Shark. Tanner backs away. Dogs don't mind taking their time right now. Right side to Carter. Back in the corner to Shark. Baseline drive, got to the rim, laid it in with the left hand from the right side. Tanner Shark has 9. 43-29, long pass into the front court. David Williamson right wing. Back up top for Millsap, now to Roberts, left side Hobart. Hobart drives in, kind of forces his way to the rim, missed the layup though. Shaq Pope with the rebound. Mason City's missed a lot of shots in close tonight. Ottumwa's been contesting, but Mason City just hasn't had good touch either. Pope right side, Shaq hands off Carter Thompson. Thompson heavy pressure from Millsap, dribbles right, gets it to Shark. Shark pivots back left. Back to the right side, Thompson. Lob down low, intercepted by Hobart, but knocked loose. And Trey Brown gets the loose change. Floater in the lane, no good. Got his own rebound and went foul going back up. Well, Mason City had the steal, and then Hobart lost it. It went right to Trey. He missed the initial layup, but he was the only one underneath to get the rebound. And he's at the line shooting two. 5:23 to go. I thought I heard them say Millsap on the foul. Trey's free throw good. 3 for 3 from the line tonight. If that was Millsap, it's his second. Only his second team foul at Mason City. They'll bring back Davion Maxwell, Logan Ide, and Jess Cornick, all back into the Riverhawk lineup. One more free throw for Trey, and he got them both. Boy, Trey has become a really good free throw shooter second half of the season. He's got 16. 45-29, Dogs lead by 16. Hobart right side, slips, nearly lost it, somehow kept the dribble. Trey Brown nearly poked it away. Throws it right side for Michael Gopel. He drives in, kick across the lane to Ide. Ide, a shot fake, goes up. and couldn't get the roll. Trey Brown flying in for the rebound, was falling out of bounds, tried to bounce it off an opponent, missed. Cornick picked it up, lay it in. That's just Cornick's first bucket, 45-31. That's the second time Ottumwa's had a rebound, but then have ended up giving it up. Mason City with zone pressure. Shark across the timeline over the head of Carter Thompson, out of bounds. 4:49 to go. Rasha Pope going to come back in for OHS. And he'll replace Shakir Pope. Dogs up 14, time on their side, but you don't want to be giving the ball away in the backcourt. Mason City's press is probably the one thing they're counting on to get him back in this game. Up top is Hobart. He'll shoot a long three, and he hit it. Kyle Hobart, only a 20% three-point shooter, and he was at college range. Trey Brown was not going to contest out there, but he hit it. It's 45-34. Cook in the backcourt, center for Carter. Carter dribbles to midcourt, jump pass ahead to Shark right side. Shark back up top to Thompson. Behind the volleyball line, 4:20 to go. 20 in the shot clock. Trey Brown right wing, trying to drive, spinning on Hobart. Kick it right corner to Shark. Ball was deflected, but Tanner got it. 13 in the shot clock. Back down low to Trey. Backing down against the double team. And they've got the travel. Boy, Ottumwa thought there was a foul or a held ball. 4:10 to go. Ottumwa's lead is down to 11, 45-34. Mason City only had 7 points in the second, 7 in the third. They already have 10 in the fourth. Hobart had it stripped by Trey Brown. Tanner Shark picked up the loose change, and he got fouled. That's on Michael Gopel, his first. Only the third foul in the half on Mason City. They've called 7 on Ottumwa. 3:59 to go. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Thompson inbounds into the backcourt to Tanner Shark. Mason City again with pressure. Back to Thompson. Across the timeline to Rasha. Down low to Allen Cook. Layup good. Allen Cook cutting baseline. Rasha with a perfect pass. Cook's got 8. 47-34. Maxwell down the lane on a drive. Left-handed layup, no. Rebound on the floor. Brown and Gopel tied up. Held ball to call. Possession arrow, Ottumwa. David Williamson, Ethan Roberts back in for Mason City, replacing Gopel and Logan Ide. 3:35 to go. And Mason City with pressure, inbound to Cook left side. Zone pressure. Lob right side for Carter. Back to Cook left side. Across the timeline, nice catch by Shark. To the corner, Rasha, back up to Shark. And 23 in the shot clock as he dribbles into the lane all the way to the hoop. Layup, counter to the foul. Tanner Shark will have a chance at a three-point play. Shark into double digits with 11. 3:19 to go. Jess Cornick picks up his first, team foul number 4 on Mason City. Shark at the line only 44% on the season, but a chance to give his team a 16-point lead. It'd be the biggest of the night. Right now, 49-34. Tanner puts it up, knocks it down. Bulldogs are feeling it. Timeout, Ottumwa, 50-34. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street, Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to receive fiber internet at your place. 3:19 to go, Ottumwa 50, Mason City 34. Riverhawks with the ball, Davion Maxwell into the front court. Maxwell crosses over, kick it right wing. Ethan Roberts will try a quick three. Back iron, no. And Rasha Pope skies for the rebound. Mason City pressing off the miss. Up ahead to Shark. Shark bumped by Maxwell, no call. Throw it right side for Cook. Allen across the timeline. Throw it to Rasha, spins away from Maxwell. Rasha, kick it left corner. Trey Brown, shot fake on Hobart in the air. Kick it out to Rasha, left wing, 3. Count it. Rasha Pope with another 3. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 12 for Rasha Pope, 53-34. And a double dribble called on Davion Maxwell as he tried to drive the left side. 2:42 to go. And Ottumwa pulling away for what is starting to look like their most impressive win of this season. Mason City again pressuring. Shark left side to Cook, cross the timeline, Thompson, down the center, kick it right corner for Trey Brown. Brown in the lane, kick it out left wing to Rasha. Shot fake, cut off on the drive, kick it out to Cook. Dogs can take their time here, 20 on the shot clock, up by 19. And Davion Maxwell, though, with a steal at midcourt from Rasha. Rasha trying to defend on the way back down. Layup, no. Trey tipped the rebound. And it was tipped to Rasha Pope, but he was coming back in from out of bounds and had not reestablished himself, so it's out of bounds to Mason City. Boy, Rasha Pope timed that jump perfectly, made up for losing the ball on the steal by altering the shot. Now Hobart's inbounds pass stolen by Trey Brown, who's defending the inbounds pass. Up ahead to Thompson, 2:10 to go. Carter into the front court, double team comes, had it stripped by Maxwell again. A lot of contact, no call. Maxwell able to lay it up and in this time. He's got 8, 53-36. Bulldogs need to stop picking up their dribble across the timeline. Right side to Brown, back to Shark. Dribbles left, double team, gets it across to Thompson. Another reach in from behind, another steal by Maxwell. Pull-up jumper, long 2 from the right side, no good. Rebound tapped and missed by Roberts, and this rebound to Cook. Bulldogs' turnover numbers are going up, but they're still up by 17. Now Thompson on the right side. Double team, but gets it across to Shark. Shark right wing to Brown. Brown back up to Shark up high. Dogs will bleed clock. Over left side to Pope. Left corner for Thompson. Ottumwa playing keep away. Back to Rasha. Rasha dribbles left to right. Now crosses over. Drives in, 10 on the shot clock. Got fouled on the floor before he put up the shot. Mason City about to line change with a minute 13 to go. Ethan Roberts called for his second, team foul number 5. Braden Miller, Logan Ide, Michael Gopel, Caden Tyler, all check back in. And in for the first time, Alex Dietz, a 6'2" senior. Shakir Pope in for Ottumwa, replacing Carter Thompson. New shot clock, minute 13 to go. Shark inbounding, left corner for Trey Brown. Brown drives baseline, cut off, kick it out left wing to Cook, up top Rasha. Right side up high to Shark. And we're down to 1 minute to go. Shark dribbles left, and he's fouled as he tried to kick it to Shaq in the corner. That'll be on Logan Ide, his first, team foul number 6. 58.1 seconds to go. Carter Thompson about to come back in for Ottumwa. And he'll replace Alan Cook. Bulldogs up 17. They've led by as many as 19. Inbound right side to Carter. Hand it back to Shark. Sorry, left side. Tanner picked up his dribble in the corner. Goes backdoor to Thompson. Now right wing to Rasha. And Ottumwa just playing keep away again. Up top to Thompson. Ide trying to reach in. Ball goes left to Shark. Miller trying to reach in. And a whistle. And we get a foul on Alex Dietz, I think, away from the ball. That's team foul number 7 on Mason City. And the Dog Pound starts a chant of thank you seniors playing their final home game. It's Luke Gravy, Alan Cook, Bryant Wilson, Shakir Pope, Caleb Campbell, Landon Platten, Jared Mitchell. Rasha Pope was the one fouled. He's at the line shooting a 1-and-1. 37.5 seconds to go. First one up. And good. Rasha 50% from the line on the season. Now Landon Platten's going to check in. He'll replace Trey Brown. And Bryant Wilson will come in if Rasha makes the shot. Jared Mitchell also coming off the bench. So Ottumwa gets its seniors in. Mitchell will replace Shakir Pope, who waves to the crowd as he goes off. One more free throw for Rashaw Pope. Puts it up, knocks it down, and Bryant Wilson will replace him. So now you've got seniors on the floor: Thompson, Cook, Platten, Mitchell, and Wilson. 14 in the game, by the way, for Rashaw Pope. Braden Miller into the front court for Mason City. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Kicks it back, Caden Tyler. To the right wing, Logan Ide, 3, short off the rim. And falling down on the rebound, Mason City gets it. Miller, another 3. That one missed. Jared Mitchell with the rebound. Slapped out of his hands, though. Stolen by Michael Gopa. He'll try a 3. Air ball, rebound to Cook. Up ahead to Thompson. Now Ottumwa, all they got to do is get it across the timeline. Back to Cook. Cook into the front court, 55-36. Hand off to Thompson. And we'll count down the final seconds of the home basketball season. Over to Bryant Wilson. He'll launch a 3 at the buzzer. Count it! Bryant Wilson's first field goal of the year. And it'll make the final score Ottumwa 58 and Mason City 36. Three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Neil Hartz told me a couple weeks ago he was hoping to get Bryant Wilson a field goal this year. He hadn't had one. Remember, he hit a 3 last year at Valley early in the season, and he'll hit a 3 for the final play at home as a senior. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up a Bulldog win on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight, and for the final time this season, to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team wraps up the home portion of the schedule by knocking off Mason City 58-36. Ottumwa led in scoring tonight by Trey Brown. He had 16 points. Rashaw Pope had 14 in his return to the starting lineup. Tanner Shark had 12. Alan Cook had 8. 3 for Bryant Wilson, 3 for Shakir Pope, and 2 points for Carter Thompson. Mason City tonight was led by Davion Maxwell, who had 8 points. Ethan Roberts had 7. Cale Hobart had 7. David Williamson had 7. 6 for Tate Millsap. 4 points for Ethan Roberts. 2 points for Jess Cornick, and 2 points for Logan Ide. Free throw shooting in the game, Ottumwa didn't take many, but they hit every one of them. Bulldogs 7 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. Mason City was just 2 of 6. So the Bulldogs improved to 5 and 15 on the season. Mason City falls to 6 and 13. Ottumwa has one more game left in the regular season. By the way, the Bulldogs getting the win over Mason City means they don't go winless in crossover games against the Iowa Alliance North. Bulldogs went 1 and 3 in those crossover games this year. Mason City went 1 and 5 against South teams. So now Ottumwa, one more game left in the regular season. Bulldogs play tomorrow night on the road at Fort Madison. Tip-off scheduled. Let me double check that. I want to make sure it's a 7:45 and not a 7:30. Sometimes against those Southeast Conference teams it's 7:30. No, but it is a 7:45 tip tomorrow night, boys only, so we're on the air right around 7:30. Bulldogs in Fort Madison to wrap up the regular season on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Also, reminder that we now have both girls and boys playoff games set. The Ottumwa girls open regional play in the regional semifinals Saturday night on the road at Iowa City Liberty. 7 o'clock Saturday night, pregame at 6:45 on KBIZ and on the live video stream. And then the Ottumwa boys will open their sub-state run on the road at Ankeny on Monday, February 20th, again at 7 o'clock. And we'll have that game on KBIZ and on the live video stream as well. All right, want to thank all our sponsors one more time. Bridge City Realty, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Reflection Studio, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Lee's Photography, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Lisco, Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance, and Sonic Drive-In. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on that live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldog boys play at Fort Madison. Until then, good night, everybody.